It is cold outside. Anyway, I have a very short day today on purpose. I blocked off some time just for me, just for some leisure time. So I'm going to do some eyebrows and then I will do a lash lift and tint. I actually created an online course for lash lift and tint, and I just have to drop in the video parts of it. I am a former Elibana trainer, but I have perfected my technique. So I have a signature way of doing it, and I just want to share it with everybody. So I have been videotaping a lot of my lash lifts, trying to decide which one I'm going to use, making sure that the camera angle is right, which it is, but then I don't realize that the client has moved her head just a little bit. I'm such a perfectionist. So anyway, I'll probably be videotaping this one and deciding very soon which one I'm going to use. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So let me get started with setting up my room, and I will probably check back in with you guys when I'm done. That's what I'm going to do when I'm done. Okay, so I'll see you then. Whenever my day ends early, it always feels like a Saturday to me, and that's a good feeling, because usually when you guys are living for the weekend, I just can't wait until it's over with. But today is an exception, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pick up the car and I'm going to celebrate with a sweet luxury. Hello, I know we're early. What? Not prepared. I will have the usual, please. Oh, you got the red velvet. Look at that. Yum, yum. Okay, you guys got to get your own. This one's all mine. Uh-oh. Girl Scout cookies. I must do my civil duty and support them. Hi! Please tell me you have Samoas. You do?
So many Samoas.
All right, I'll take 2 boxes because I want to support you guys. These 2?
Yes.
Thank you. I only have cash. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, that's totally fine.
How much are they?
$12. Well, each
12.
one is 6.
6? Perfect.
Each
Thank
one is
you.
6.
Thank you so much. Do you guys have any like new ones? Wait, those look new. Are those new? The Adventurefuls?
They're new
These
from last
ones
year,
was last.
and they're like a soft brownie.
Oh.
At first I was like, oh, people were telling me they were too crunchy, and so I finally tried them, and I was like, oh wait, they're actually really good.
Okay, I'll have one of
These are
those.
normally my favorite. This is usually
Oh, yeah.
the only thing I eat, but
Same
I'll
here.
get these 2 now because I like those.
Okay, I'll try one of those, the Adventurefuls.
All right. So you want 2 Samoas and 1 Adventureful?
Yes.
Okay.
18.
Yes,
Yep,
yes.
So how much do you need to give her now? 2. Okay, good job.
Thank you. Thank you so. I can take these, right?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Okay, okay, you gotta remember to do that. Okay. Close the lid. Did you mark off an Adventureful?
Thank you so much.
Thank you for stopping. We
Oh.
appreciate you supporting us.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. This is our future entrepreneurs.
Yes.
All right, take care, you guys. All right, you guys, I am a sucker for Girl Scout cookies, and I really did want to support the girls too, but I love them. Now, the only problem is I need to be disciplined because I can sit down and eat all 3 boxes in an afternoon, but I won't. All right, no more stops. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna meet you guys out on the balcony because remember, this is a day of leisure. I've already worked and now it's time to relax. So I'll see you on the balcony, okay? Okay, I'm back. Believe it or not, I get a Sunday once a week because during the week I'm really, really good with my diet. I try to eat a whole food diet. According to my blood type, I'm O positive, which means I have a high protein diet, and I do intermittent fasting. And for some, I know it's kind of a fad, but for me, it is definitely a lifestyle. I've been doing it for years, and I can totally tell the difference in the way my body looks, how clear my mind is, my bad cholesterol is down. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of benefits to doing intermittent fasting. So I just stick with it because I really, really want the best for my body. Anyway, this is what I reward myself with once a week because I'm really not even supposed to be eating dairy, but it's just a treat. It's just a treat, and it's okay once a week. So, if you guys are not tired of me, maybe you'll join me tonight for another memory scripture from the Joshua Code. It's Matthew 5:6. And I'm going to sit here and enjoy my Sunday. I think it's kind of rude of me just to be sitting here eating in front of you guys. Don't you think? I don't know, but anyway, I'm going to enjoy this Sunday. And for those of you that are interested, I'll see you tonight. Welcome back, you guys. I'm going to conclude this video with another memory verse from the Joshua Code. And let me just be honest, I am feeling a little sad right now, but I can't help but think about the last scripture that we memorized last week, that in all things God works for the good of those that love him. So I find comfort in that when I'm disappointed or my feelings are hurt, that God, he's behind the scenes, he's working it out. It's going to be fine. I don't need to dwell on that. So I won't dwell on it. But I just wanted to be honest with how I was initially feeling. So this week's memory scripture is from Matthew 5:6. And it says, "Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled." And if you guys are familiar with Jesus's famous Sermon on the Mount, you might know that that particular scripture, 5:6, is right in the middle of, I think there's about, and those first, I think 8 verses or so are called Beatitudes. I think you guys know that. And that particular one is like right in the middle of it. I just want to read just a very short paragraph in the Joshua Code. If you have the book, you know these paragraphs are very short. The chapters are super short. So he says that these are the Beatitudes and not the do-attitudes. Being comes before doing, for what we do is always determined by who we are. The Beatitudes are not a set of rules such as the 10 Commandments by which we are to live. The 10 Commandments have to do with actions. The Beatitudes have to do with attitudes. The 10 Commandments have to do with conduct. The Beatitudes have to do with character. Why is it so imperative that we believers incarnate these Beatitudes into our very being? It is because our actions flow from our attitudes and our conduct issues out of our character. So let's take a journey down this pathway toward the spirit-controlled life. And I read somewhere else where the commandments were about punishment if you didn't do, the 10 Commandments, and that the Beatitudes were about blessings. And so I went and just studied out, like, what does it mean to be blessed? And it's honestly to be in a position I'm looking at my notes just so I can just be quick and not be rambling. But it means to be in a position to receive God's provisions or favor. And that could be, financially, that could be our health, because that's pretty valuable. Anything in the physical, anything that's, we feel like is a flat out miracle from God. That's what it means to be blessed, to be in a position to receive these blessings from God, these favors from God. And then it says, blessed are those. And when I look at that, I think about, unlike Paul's letters were written specifically to Christians in the church. And when you look at the Gospels, Jesus was honestly talking to everybody, trying to get everyone, to come to faith. And it also made me think about, though he was speaking, to everyone, the difference between those that were following Jesus and followers of Jesus. Because not everyone that was following Jesus were followers. I mean, who was there almost all the time trying to trick him? The Pharisees and the teachers of the law. Sorry, I'm blanking out. Those people were following him and they were not followers. So, that happens today too. Those that are following Jesus, some are claiming to be Christians, some are not, but just wanted to see what's up with what's going on with these Christians, what's going on with what Jesus is saying, and not necessarily followers. Anyway, those who hunger and thirst. When I think about hunger and thirst, that's a pretty deep need. It's kind of like, we can all eat food and drink water when it's offered to us, right? But it's completely different when you are starving, right? When you're hungry, when you're parched, you're dying of thirst. That's a pretty deep need. And it says those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. What does it mean to be right? To be righteous. It means to be right before God. So anyway, my cat is somewhere in here. Anyway, that's basically what I got out of these scriptures, this particular scripture tonight. Nothing too deep, but just wanting to just look at each little word and break it down. And that particular verse says, those who hunger and thirst for righteousness will be filled. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing. So I just want to leave you guys with that. And I will read the last, like I always do, the last tiny little chapter in the Joshua Code. He goes on to say, as you memorize this verse this week, meditate on the fact that God has a life of blessing for you. And remember that being comes before doing. For what we do is always determined by who we are, or in the believer's case, whose we are. Yes, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. So anyway, I'm going to leave that with you guys tonight. Maybe leave in the comments what you got out of it. I just only concentrated on that one verse that we were supposed to memorize, but he actually does talk about all of the Beatitudes. Next week's memory verse is Isaiah 53:6. So, I want to let you guys know that, so this is dropping on Tuesday. And I think I'm going to scale it back. I'm going to only post once a week. I've been posting every 4 days, and I'm going to try posting once a week. And maybe when I travel because I will be traveling some more this year. I'll probably maybe drop the videos every 4 days or so. But I'm gonna try and see what 7 days looks like. So I'm gonna try that. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you think that 7 days, every 7 days is sufficient, or should I just keep it at the pace that I'm going every 4 days? So let me know. I am going to say good night right now, and I look forward to speaking with you guys again in the next video. And please remember to hit that subscribe button, okay? And I'll see you in the next video. Good night.